Hey everyone, my name is Jordan Ofaga, and I'm going to be talking about my future transition from high school to college ROTC or the Air Force. Since it's my first vlog, I'm going to be talking about a couple things, so if you're interested in just skipping straight to the point, here are a couple of times that you could just go straight ahead to. So here you go. First off, we have the introduction. I'm right now currently a senior. I've been residing in Las Vegas my whole entire life, so I am just ready to leave right when I graduate from high school. Little academic background: I recently talked to my counselors, and I am graduating with an advanced diploma, high honors. So you guys have an idea of how bad I want to get out of here. Not saying that staying here is a bad idea. I mean, it is smart financially, but I just lived here my whole entire life, and I'm just ready to go out and see things. I want to include with you guys some of my personal circumstances that some of you might share the same with me. So with college and educations and finance and everything, it's all going to be on my part. My parents, they're going to help me, but it's not going to be a significant amount. Especially with some of the colleges I want to go to, the tuition is very expensive, and my parents are not going to help me much with that, and it's understandable. My family has been under tight times recently, so I definitely understand. Straight on to my second part, my dilemma between choosing these two things: college and try competing for a scholarship spot in ROTC, or going straight into the Air Force. Let's talk a little bit more about enlistment first. Originally, I was thinking between Marines or Air Force. And the thing is, with Marines, actually my grandfather was in the Marines, and a strong majority of my family members are also in the forces. And it's just something that really means a lot to me. My grandfather had a huge impact on my life when I was young, and he serves as a great inspiration, and I wish to follow his footsteps. He actually served in the Korean War, and my philosophy is, I believe because of his discipline, because of his hard work, he managed to establish these roots in my family that as of now has grown into a great, beautiful tree. And I think just because his dedication alone and his fatherhood has helped sprouted this family to where it is now. So I really appreciate that, and my focus on the Marines is how it establishes yourself. It makes you disciplined. It's definitely a challenge. I mean, obviously from the motto, the few, the proud, the Marines. You know, having an athletic background, I actually wanted to be a part of that. But also thinking between different branches, the Air Force had a lot more benefits. If I wanted to settle down and have a family, or wanted to focus more on my schooling, I would definitely go with that one first. So the Marines is a little bit more a prestige thing, whereas the Air Force is a little more benefits and taking advantage of your education. So that's what I really wish to take on that. So joining in the Air Force first, it's going to be a little bit different than your average freshman in college transitioning straight from high school. Basically, for the Air Force, you go to basic training, and then they'll send you off to somewhere where they need you job-wise. They'll train you for your job, and then in return you just work there for a certain amount of years, and then after that you'll get your GI Bill, and you can go to a college of your choice, or either a college that's eligible with the GI Bill, in which the GI Bill fully pays for your tuition. So that's another way of taking it for schooling. It's just a lot of work beforehand, but it's definitely going to be worth it. Let's talk more about the college and ROTC. Little did I know quite recently that whatever college you go into, the ROTC actually has scholarships for you. I applied late, but you are eligible. I mean, high school seniors are eligible for 4-year scholarships if they apply and if they seem a very good candidate for their program. Me, on the other hand, I got late on that. I didn't even know that existed, which was a big fault on mine because I was lacking on my research. So actually, I'm looking into a couple schools right now. I contacted the University of California, Irvine, military science professor and the leader of the ROTC and recruiter and such like that. And I actually had a good conversation with him, and I talked to him about all of my credentials and everything, and he seems very interested in me. So to the point where he's actually, as of now, tracking my application into University of California, Irvine, which I'm very excited about because that's one of my top schools. And he's gonna try, if I am to be accepted, I'm gonna try applying for the 3-year scholarship, in which the first couple months or semesters I'll have to take out a bunch of loans and everything. But I won't mind that because after I go into ROTC, I'll have a monthly stipend. A majority of my expenses are going to be covered, so I'm quite satisfied with that. Out of my top 5 colleges, I all researched them, and they all have different ROTC programs. And even though I said I wanted to go straight into the Air Force, I actually won't mind any ROTC program I can manage to get into, because I believe they're all very similar, in which that you have a monthly stipend or allowance. A majority of your expenses are going to be covered by a scholarship, and there's very similar physical training in the mornings, 3 times a week, and you'll be commissioned as an officer. I mean, regardless of which ROTC program you get in, I believe they're all very similar. So let's talk a little bit more about my situation. So a long time ago, I've been thinking I was gonna go all or nothing University of Nevada, Las Vegas. That basically means that I applied to my top 5 colleges, and if I didn't get into any of them, or I can't go into them because of finance, I was gonna go straight to University of Nevada, Las Vegas, and take advantage of the Millennium Scholarship and in-state tuition. But recently I've been thinking going more all or nothing Air Force. Reason being is because I've been here my whole entire life, and I'm just ready to leave and see other things and try different things, you know. It's a lot of people have different opinions. That's only because the majority of those people moved somewhere. They actually don't really know what it's like for someone to be born and raised here the whole entire time, and on top of that have stereotypes of Nevada and Las Vegas being having a lack of quality in education. And I'm just tired of that. I just want to break free of the stereotypes. I don't want to live in that kind of atmosphere anymore. So, like I said again, I'm just ready to leave out. So with the all or nothing Air Force, all of my top 5 colleges are the following. It's going to be University of California, Irvine, Santa Barbara, Davis, San Diego, and University of Washington in Seattle. Now, out of those top 5 colleges, if I do get into ROTC program, I will only be eligible for the 3.5 or 3-year scholarship. Now, what I'm gonna do in between that 1-year gap or half-year gap, I'm going to be transferring from my work. Right now, I work in a retail store. We are number 1 in the district of Nevada and Southern California. So my manager can put in a good word for me, and I could transfer to one of the closest retail stores we have over there by the campus of my choice, or the campus of which I get accepted into. and I'm hoping I could at least get something out of that and for the time being while waiting for that scholarship to be enabled. In conclusion, it's obvious that I'm in a dilemma right now, but either way, I believe it's a win-win situation, so I'm satisfied with either pathway I take. And if you guys have any questions or want me to enlighten you guys on different topics, just let me know, comment below, and I will keep you guys updated on my track to college, ROTC, or Enlisted Air Force. Alright, thanks for watching.